Hey YouTube, this is the second part of my YouTube beginner's guide to RC Nitro. This part is about Nitro maintenance, so how to maintain your kit after you've been running it, like cleaning it, and things like that. So the first thing I'm going to go over is something called after run oil. As the name suggests, you use it after you run it. So after you run the engine, what happens is when you stop the engine, there's always some fuel in the left in the actual engine, and nitro fuel is something called hygroscopic, which means when it's just sitting there, it attracts moisture from the air. So after a while, your fuel will become more moist in there with water, and that will start to rust your piston and liner inside your actual engine. So there are a few things you can do to prevent this, or help to prevent this anyway. Run your fuel out completely. That you'll find people out there who say never run your fuel out completely, but to be honest, I've never had any problems with doing that. So that's going to burn off any excess fuel in here. And then also, what I strongly recommend doing is taking your glow plug out the top of your engine with the glow wrench. There we go. And taking some WD-40 again. Now you can either use WD-40 or specially formulated after run oil. You can find it on eBay or something. Now what you're going to want to do is just take your WD-40 and spray it into your on top of your piston. Give it 2 nice bursts. It's an engine, you won't destroy it by putting oil in it. So the other thing you're going to want to do, take your air filter off your carb, comes off easily enough, and open your carburetor completely using the servo, and also put a nice couple of squirts in there as well. Close up your carb. What I want to do is take a cloth and set it over the engine. And just pull the engine over a few times. That'll get the oil running through the engine nicely. It will line all the piston and crankcase and everything. Now the reason I put the cloth or rag over the engine was to stop the fuel or oil spitting out in the air, so it won't go in your eyes or anything. So then, just reinstall your glow plug. Make sure you don't cross-thread your glow plug as well. Seriously, it's a nightmare, so make sure you get it going in nice and straight. Don't tighten it either. Make sure you put your air filter back on. So that's the first thing you're going to want to do. Yep, same thing as in the what should I do when I first get a Nitro RC. So sorry about that, the tape ran out. So yeah, you're going to want to go over every single screw on the car again, making sure that they're all nice and tight. Reapply thread lock around the engine if you feel it's necessary. So that's all that. Cleaning, you're going to want to clean it really well. What I recommend is getting like a toothbrush or a brush, like a paintbrush, and just completely nitpick every single bit of dirt out of there. While you're doing this, you can run over your kit, make sure nothing's missing, loose, broken, whatever. This is a really good way. And also, what's really good is a can of compressed air, because you see on top of the engine there's these cooling fins. Just get a straw from this. There's these cooling fins, and so you're going to want to take a can of compressed air, which is this stuff, like otherwise known as dust remover or something, and take it and just around the whole engine, and anyway, as it cleans really well actually. It's not too expensive, maybe, I don't know, 4 or 5 quid a bottle or something. But I really recommend getting some of this stuff. It makes cleaning so much easier. So, let me just pack this away. Yeah, so make sure you clean it really well. So what's next? Yeah, there's some things you're going to want to do after a few runs. You don't have to do them after every single run, but after maybe 10 or 15 runs or something, that's 10 or 15 tanks, you're going to want to take apart your front and rear differentials, which are like gearboxes, which make the one wheel turn. Let me see if I can get a better angle. Which make your one wheel turn faster or slower, or a completely different ways to the other wheel. So imagine when you're going around a corner, the outside wheel will be turning faster than the inside wheel. That's basically what they do. And sometimes, especially on the 1/8 scale buggies, you're going to have a centre one as well down here. You're going to take them apart and you see there's oil inside them, and every so often you're going to want to replace this because it builds up little metal molecules inside the oil, which will then start to wear away your gears inside your differential gearboxes really quite quickly. So, you know, bear that in mind. You don't, by any means, don't do it after every single run, but just every now and then. Some differentials have grease in them too. That's kind of a pain to change, but it's really worth it, otherwise you're going to have to be changing differential gears all the time. What else? Yeah, also take some WD-40 again, go over any bearings on there, any things that you feel have to be lubricated along the drivetrain, so it's nice and free running. Obviously change your batteries after every run or recharge them or something. If using rechargeable batteries, well, I actually use 2500 milliamp hour AA rechargeable batteries, but what will probably be better is you get these battery packs that go in here, and they're proper 6 volts. The rechargeable batteries are only 1.2 volts each, so 4 of them is 4.2 volts, 4.8 volts, sorry. So usually with 4 AA size normal batteries, you get 6 volts, which is what these servos and things are actually supposed to run off. But seeing as I have 10,000 milliamp hour of batteries in there, you know, these charge packs, they only have about 2,000 at the most milliamp hour, so I'm just using this for the time being. If I ever go to a racetrack, I'll use a rechargeable battery pack. So make sure you change them. So I think that's everything. Actually, I think that's everything. So that's good. Oh, one other thing to look out for is if you have fuel coming out of the back of your engine or anywhere around your engine, you probably have an air leak. Now, this is not a big thing. You're going to want to seal it. I will make another video on that sometime. In the meantime, there are other videos on YouTube showing you how to do that. So I think that's everything. So make sure to check out the other videos, and thanks for watching. Hey everybody, this is the first part in my remote control aeroplane build series. Now,